Oh, you got it. Now you don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yes, and I have
Mhm.
my little here's my banners. Let me see if I can put it up with Barry's comment there. There we go. Diva in the Dirt has almost got her hours for monetization. Please help our friend if you can play her videos this week. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Thank you so very much. Yes, I would appreciate that because I think I'm down to the last, um, I don't know what I was at before. I don't remember what I was at, but it's like 4 to 500 is all I have left.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Age says he never gets the notifications for shorts. I don't either. It's from being in the group. I'll just pass on if I get notifications from Maureen. I'll pass them on to
Mhm.
you, Aid. You're so good
Well,
about
when you
that,
remember,
hon.
and I do thank you.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that. So,
Yeah, that is something else. God's desire for me lost her job too after she was doing therapy and then lost her job.
wow.
Do they say at all that humming helps at all? God's desire for me, because sometimes that is just a kind of gets
It is
that
a
moving.
low hum,
Yeah, like a low hum, right,
but
Maureen? Like,
really, really, I think, my drummer, he had a night of, his wife and daughter were away with family, and he had a night of debauchery and singing too loud, and he
oh,
totally
right.
wrenched his vocal cords. And so what they ended up, one of the things he had to do was,
Yes.
a straw. He was having to just like use a straw to blow in and out. And I don't know what the effects were. Like I didn't
Mm,
ask him like kind of the deeper details of what were some of the things to restructure and to re-strengthen. So
yeah.
anyway.
Hey, Michelle. I wish you had content, Michelle. You're so sweet. You do have that one video of you going to see Beyonce with your,
Mhm.
I believe your daughter is screaming in the background, or your friend. That's how we are, my daughter and I, when we go to certain shows. Usually it's just like Switchfoot or something. She actually just told me they're coming again, but the tickets from when we used to go before the big C to now, it's like
Mm.
crazy expensive.
David Corey he's in on my channel.
Ooh,
Welcome, David.
David Corey. He's a
I know.
wrenching both now. He's all
I
excited.
know he's all wrenched up.
He's all wrenched up and ready to go. He was he was falling out of the bushes this morning on Miss T's jet.
Oh, were you on Miss T's again today?
Yeah, she's my new morning go-to because I have
Aw,
this
she's your
morning
new
light.
best friend?
She's one of my new best friends. I hope I'm
Aw.
adopted, but we were naughty today, so I might get thrown back in the bushes. Hey, Mike, what's up?
Hey,
How have you
Mike.
been? Good to see you. Mike's Chaotic Gardening. Thank you for
Mhm.
coming in. But yeah, I was wondering what some of you guys are like setting up in your garden that you're going to reuse, like kind of gardening furniture, I guess. Are you putting out any trellises? Are you setting up anything for doing like the tomatoes, like how you see people do it on the string and then they just
Mhm.
adjust the string? I would love to try that, but I don't know
It's
how it would
awesome.
go. Yeah, I don't know how it would go with mowing. I always have to consider where he's going with that lawnmower. That's why my 45-year-old tree, I mean, my 45 year old, whatever, but my little
Mhm.
tree is still in a
Mhm.
pot. I'm afraid to put it out in the back.
Right. Yeah, I have mine up, I have the tomato roller hooks, and I just take them down in the fall, and then I stick
Okay.
them back up in the spring, and so far, I think I've used the same string for the last 3 or 4 years. So, yeah,
Mhm.
she says, "I do humming and the straw massage,
Yeah.
just focusing on breathing so I can get enough oxygen."
Wow.
Mm.
Yeah, we don't consider that with our vocal cords that they help us with that.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Praying that you get that full mobility back.
Mm.
Here's go. Oh, here we go. The new man Iron Man had a throat cancer. Somehow managed to beat it with the therapy to regain his struggle. Wow. Wow.
Awesome.
So he got it back. Wow.
Mhm.
Maybe there's the testimony as to how he did that online, like on YouTube even. Oh, you got the tomato roller hooks? Yeah, I like that. Hey, Von Eric, where's your faith? Welcome in. Blessings to you too. I want to try that. That and I'm wondering, can you just reuse that and do the smaller watermelons on it? Is the string strong enough? Oh, hold on. I'm giving Diva a minute. Oh yeah, we all do, right, Barry? That's exciting though, God's desire for me that you bought those. But yeah, the one thing I purchased was this cording off of Amazon. I didn't know it was going to come in this bright green, and it has all the hooks and everything. It's to do my grapes. I have the muscadine type of grape, but it's a scoopernong. I think it's how you say it because it's a golden one. Came with the eye hooks, and then it came with this for adjusting. Then you thread it over these little loops. I'm saying I've got this as a kit. It came on Amazon. Yeah, for hanging up grapes, like doing muscadine grapes, like having them go across.
Okay.
And it comes with like all the little hardware. Wee.
Nice. That looks like good quality hardware too.
Yeah, hopefully
Come
it
on.
is. We'll see how it. And they even sent anchors if you're going to use pressurized wood.
Wow.
And then these lock down. I don't know if you all have used these. I have not used this. And I am a little bit handy. I mean, I've tiled my shower and I've done.
You're not a little bit handy. You're very handy.
Oh, thank you. I know how to use some tools. Anyway, I don't know if I can show it. Let's see. It looks like that, and then it's got a little screwy. I guess it screws in the top. I've never used this. I don't. So I'm gonna have to look online.
All right. So David wants you to go and find that where you got on Amazon. So and post it.
Okay, babe.
I think I do believe David's on. He's on mine.
Yes,
which, by the way, you should, use your Amazon associate.
Yeah, they canceled mine. I have to re-up it. They canceled mine because I didn't push it out there enough. I got it. Didn't realize I got it because I missed the email. And yeah, it just kind of sat there and I didn't push it out like we're supposed to.
I don't need to see my back of my house mess.
Oh, so, goodness. Yeah, we won't turn this around.
Find it on Amazon.
Let me see.
And then I did find there was who was on my channel that was new to me? Von Eric, where's your face?
Yes.
Welcome to the channel.
Exactly.
I appreciate you coming and hanging out with us, Von Eric. Where's your faith?
Appreciate all the new folks and those that are in the bushes who haven't come out yet. Friend or foe, you're still giving us time, so thank you very much.
Amen.
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 I'm trying to think what it was called, David Corey.
Well, if you go and hook up.
Let me go in my previous,
and you'll be able to find it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, problem is online is I think this one is my old account that I had set up for my affiliate that's on my computer. And then it's different on my phone. The one on my phone is what I ordered it from. So let me look it up in my orders and see if I can then pull it up online. I'm thinking about getting one of those nose piercing kits and just pierce my nose. I like your nose piercing. I want one. I was supposed to do that at 50.
Carol.
Yeah.
Carol, that was your that was your inside voice that was coming
sorry,
out
guys.
Just now.
I just saw it on my Amazon list. I'm talking to my good friend Maureen, and you guys are just here. Thank you for joining us.
Wow, that's your inside voice coming out. I was just going to go and do this and get my nose pierced, get a nose piercing kit, and that's what yeah, David Corey
talking out loud. Yep,
out loud.
I am. I do that. Talk to myself, talk out loud. That's how we
Oh,
get things
Shawnee said,
squared
"Okay, well,
away.
you better videotape that."
I should. I'll
Mhm.
probably
And then
scream my
God's
head off.
desire, she said, "My nose piercing was my most painful piercing."
Oh,
Actually, my
no.
first nose piercing was my first time I got my nose pierced was the most painful. Second time, um, it was proper. So, yeah, you're
Okay.
thinking out loud.
Yeah, it's
And
happened.
actually when I got my nose pierced, it was my sister's 50th birthday, so I was still in my 40s at the time, and haters are my best subscribers, they don't miss
I
much.
know. They don't miss much, do they? They give you your hours too.
Uh-huh. Oh, um, I'll tell you my story in a second,
Wow,
but
Barry.
Casey's just asked me what is my amount of hours that I need.
Right.
I'm just gonna go and get the actual, do, 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 do. I need a calculator.
Casings, hi, honey. I'm sorry I didn't give you a proper greeting. Hi, Casings 55. Good to see you again.
And
Here's my luck. Recently started adding a daily banana to my lunch. Battled. Oh no, not kidney stones. Doctor said that's too much. Oh, what? Too much potassium. Why is it causing too much potassium? Did he say? Is it a kidney thing? What? I would be asking him why is it too much
Mhm,
potassium? Because most people can have a banana daily, just one.
right.
My concern would be bananas are very high in sugar. They're a very sugary fruit, but the potassium is shocking, Tibor. That must it must be to do with your kidneys, yeah, but why are you I'm confused on that one. Okay, so it's $25.98 right now.
Are you're gonna share
Yeah,
the link
I
with
gotta find it now on my laptop. I had to find it first on here.
me?
Sorry, guys. I'm trying.
Okay, I'll go back to my nose piercing, yeah,
Yeah, go ahead. Yes,
SFS.
try. Yeah.
So my sister, she lives in the Vancouver area, and we actually came over to the island on her 50th birthday, and we went to the Empress to have high tea, but we
Mm,
got our piercings done in Vancouver, and it was by this person who's a nurse, la 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 la. Now I have very, very thick cartilage in my nose, and
oh,
you should be able just to stab through and be done, but no. This person who's a nurse, she actually went from down, it was on this side, but down and then went up. So it was actually on an angle, and she
oh,
was actually trying to turn my nostril. And like look at I have my nostrils are wee, and she's trying to turn it,
oh my gosh.
and my sister got her belly button pierced at the time. And so we decided, like, here we are coming over to the Empress to go and have high tea for her 50th birthday. Over
Mhm.
weekend, driving over, and, like, she's in the front, leaning back in the seat going, "Oh, oh," and I'm like, "Oh," and we're having, "Let's have our high tea. This is so
Oh,
fabulous. This is so much pain. It's just, oh, oh, oh." It was
oh
a
my
terrible
gosh.
experience,
That's
and
horrible.
yeah, so it was
That's
like,
not
yeah,
that's not
no,
encouraging, Marie.
no. But no, but like, okay, I'm sure you don't have really thick cartilage in your nose.
Hopefully not.
And also my nose, I'm like my body, I make keloids, and so there was a big keloid on
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I
Yep.
did once I went home back to my hometown, I went and saw another piercing person, and they said, "Okay, you need to take it out," which was painful.
Oh,
Um, and and he said, "Let it heal. Here's some drops, put these on, and then come back and see me." And then I did get this one done, which, bang, wham bam done. It was beautiful. So
oh,
sorry, I'm not
good.
paying
I'm
attention to
glad the
the
second
chat.
one wasn't bad. There it is, David Corey. It's by
M5
the
turnbuckles for cables wire, 8-inch, 100-foot PVC coated green metal string cable and wire rope, multi-use garden wire for plants, T-post clothesline, wire support grapevines, or climbing roses.
and it's like the longest. That's how the link is too. It just goes on. I'm gonna try and put it in the side chat for y'all, but it's a long link. I think
Mm,
it's gonna
mm,
go into 2 boxes. Hey
yeah.
J3GS, welcome in. Oh my
Yes.
gosh, it's gonna skip over to multiple. Hold on, let's see. Yep. Look at how long that link is.
Oh my gosh, you're
Sorry,
right.
everyone in the side chat. I just bumped you
Yeah,
all out.
yeah.
What? That's crazy. Who could what?
I've never seen that
I know.
before.
It says visit the Hanger store, but Hanger is
You
HANNGER
are. Yeah, I see
store
that
on
on.
Amazon. So maybe we can
Mhm.
set up the link since you have your affiliate going and we can put it on yours,
Yeah.
somehow
Does it
shorten
come with
it.
the screwdriver too?
Yes, comes with a little screwdriver for those who
Wow,
don't have their own. Yeah.
that's
It's
pretty
it,
fantastic.
it is a pretty great deal, and then it's coated too, so to last. Yeah. I don't care.
Mhm.
I don't care to
Oh,
see.
God's desire for me, she already found it. That's awesome. That
Thank
is
you.
awesome.
Good. I'm so glad.
So, for those of you that are, in Carol's chat, I have 427 hours left to go to reach just the first tier. So the first tier is 3,000
Oh,
watch
the
time hours. So
3,000 mark. Yeah,
yeah,
I was
yeah.
close. I must have had a live drop off because I was
Mm,
like close to 2005. And, Maureen and I talk about that, how things just drop off. And I've done a lot of lives. And when those lives drop off, it's a huge chunk of
mhm,
time that you lose
mhm,
compared to some of the videos. So,
mhm,
yeah, I think that's what happened. And
mm.
that was
Barry
really sad.
says, Carol, stop spamming chat or I will be forced to put you in timeout.
I know.
And uh, Adnir says, so Carol is spamming her own live.
I knew it was
Well,
long.
okay.
Had no idea it was that long. I'm sorry,
Mm.
wrenches. My mods, please forgive me. Please don't put me in timeout in my own in my own life.
Well, then
Even though,
I can run amok with the live then, while you're
right?
having your 5-minute
That
timeout. Woo!
ooh. Yeah, we have that with Steve in his Corsair training. We call it running naked and amok when he leaves for a moment and leaves us all there for a second to go get
Mm,
coffee or whatever.
mm,
Because you're
no,
basically supposed to be pirates on a ship, and he's the
right,
lead. Yeah. So yeah.
right.
Mhm.
Thank you, Barry, for coming over onto my channel and showing a bit of love. I appreciate that.
Let me see. I'm gonna
Oh,
put the
yeah. Well, actually, God's desire for me, while you're on the live, Carol and I, we both benefit from these watch time hours.
yeah.
I don't know how they, split them up, but that's one of the reasons.
Yeah.
Besides the fact, you know, we've become such dear friends to each other, and it's kind of like
Yeah.
this is our Friday night and Saturday night where we go, we're going to hang out, and you guys just all get to be,
That's
part of
right.
it.
Exactly. Precisely.
That's
And
right.
we love it.
Yeah,
We
we
love
just hang
it.
out
Yeah, and we
and
don't have to really feed you. So it's nice.
no.
Like you're coming over and yeah. Oh, J3, what's up? Hey Jay.
Hey.
How you
Hey, sir.
doing? You- How you doing? You need to loan Maureen some glasses. She had an incident. I don't know if he was in the bushes at that time to see your
Well,
beautiful
these ones
glasses.
do okay, but they're just not as I like the look of these ones better.
Yeah. Well, you are kind of missing the sun.
There. But then these ones are a little bit crooked. Oh,
They're
can I
there.
borrow those?
Those are
Come,
nice.
I'll borrow those.
Those are nice. I got a couple too. Maybe
Oh,
let me
those would
see.
be great. Then they wouldn't actually fall off my head at
Maybe
No,
all.
they wouldn't. They don't.
maybe I should
Hmm.
switch to oh, these need a little cleaning. Let me clean this.
Yeah,
Maybe
your glasses are not matching what you got on today.
I know. I couldn't find one that was I don't have green there. There's pink to go with my headset.
Well, I'm wearing red, and then these are my red
Yeah.
glasses. But when I'm looking through the main part, it's like you guys are all blurry, and so I have to do this, and then I squint,
And then
and
he
I do
goes
this
his face.
just so I can see.
We'll just all do that face and wait for people to come in who are new.
I pass. I pass.
J3.
I pass.
So
I've
I
got
have to put
what's
on.
name at the bottom of my glasses, so I could just tilt my head.
Mm,
Okay.
I got
I
the
Well,
would.
bifocals in mine.
these are just the drugstore cheaters, so they're cheap. So, but I just don't find that they're like 15 years ago it was kind of cool. They looked kind of cool, but now I don't feel like I look cool anymore. I feel like I
Mm,
look weird.
No, you're still
Yeah.
cool. You're
No,
still cool.
I feel like
There's
a
some
dork.
people out there wearing glasses. Oh, she's so cool. Look at them glasses she got on. Oh man.
Yeah, that's right. We
Mm,
always
What's
have
up,
something
everybody
that
in the chat? How y'all doing?
mm.
somebody else wants, so we just don't
Yeah.
realize it.
Kicking up deliciousness. J3, can you turn up your microphone? Because your microphone's a little bit softer
That's
than
because
I
mine.
think he's just mellowed
that's
out.
'cause I'm soft.
Oh, yeah, I know. You're a little soft. Just a,
Gonna
just a
woo
gentle
woo
old
woo.
man.
I'm gonna woo woo woo.
Oh,
I'm gonna
woo
woo woo
wooing,
woo.
coming out of the bushes and woo woo wooing people.
Woo!
Watch out!
Oh
Mhm,
Just warming up.
no,
mhm.
no.
I turned him up a little
I,
bit.
I, mi- I missed my own live because I went to sleep.
I did that too. Aren't naps wonderful though?
No, not when you're supposed to be going live and sitting
Well,
right
yeah.
there.
Oh, did you do it on your live? Like
No,
right before?
I was like five or 3 or 4 minutes out before I pressed the button and
Oh no. Well, at least you didn't press the button and then conk out. And
right,
you
right.
yeah, he's gonna get activated. Yeah. Needs a little bit of that honey. It's a
Gotta get
spoonfuls.
activated. Holy
Not
Spirit,
there that. I
activate.
was just thinking
Holy
that.
Spirit, activate. Holy
Activate.
Spirit, activate.
I've been going all day, so I had to break down sometime.
Yeah. Busy day for you, sir?
Yeah.
Too busy.
Mhm.
Mm,
In a good way or?
No, just busy, just busy.
yeah.
Mm.
I hear that. I
Taking
hear
care of
that.
the wife, grocery shopping,
Ooh,
getting breakfast, getting
she
up.
doing a little better, J3?
She's getting better. She's getting better.
Good, good. I'm glad
But
she's
I got up at. I forced myself to go to sleep. Then I woke up at 5 something because my grandson had to be to school extra early because they were going to Florida. So
Mm. Mm.
wow. Why would they want to come here?
uh, they had some kind of school event and they were winning tickets and all that stuff.
Oh,
They went
cool.
there for some kind of golf or all that stuff. It was
Neat.
it was a cool day for them.
Oh, awesome.
As my grandson said, it was for the smart kids.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I love to see that when they are, given special treats for working hard. That's
That's
definitely
awesome.
awesome. That is awesome. I just like watching that one channel where it's called OMG It's Wix. The guy does Florida so well and does all these videos that's like, why do people even come to our state? Our state is so scary.
That's because you live there.
Well, I mean, I don't. It's funny because it's like you see these videos that he's playing, and I'm like, yeah, that's not my everyday. I'm not seeing gators every day. I'm not seeing crocs. I'm not even seeing, thank God, snakes. Knock, knock, knock. Not that that does anything, but please, sweet Jesus, I don't want to see venomous snakes. Yeah, I'm not seeing all that stuff. Iguanas, I have seen. Iguanas like my moringa tree, and they will pass over. We have two big, they're called strangler fig trees that almost touch. The neighbors and mine come in like this, and then the moringa is up in the center, and they come off those two trees and get into the moringa at the top and break branches because they're so heavy on. Yeah.
But an iguana will try to eat you if it could. It would want to try to eat a human.
If it was bigger, yeah, probably. If it was gator size, it might. But they're usually vegetarians.
Well,
the
I treat
iguanas.
them just like a snake. Then
Yeah, we do too. Pew pew, pew pew. You might hear in the yard. Pew pew pew. I don't know what that could be, but we definitely need a bigger pew pew. That's for sure. We have the little one that you crank it, and it's only about like so big. So yeah, need something a little bit more powerful for that
410
lizard.
works good. 410 works good.
410. Yeah, I don't think my city capping them with a 410. Isn't a 410 like a pretty big?
A mini shotgun.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, I don't think I can. I have a LR, 22 LR, but I don't think I can even pull that out in
It's
city
the same
limits.
size as a 22. A
Okay.
22.
Yeah, I don't know
Mm.
if I.
It's just
What's
louder than the 22.
Yeah, I need something kind of quiet, or the neighbors might complain.
I don't.
Stealthy,
I don't think a
stealthy.
BB gun's really gonna hurt them.
No, no, that's what we have, like a pellet gun, and it has taken them out because Theron being in the infantry, it's wild. Like I go out there, no idea what I'm doing. I watch him, and he lines himself up on the tree or on the fence, and like does the whole infantry
puts
thing.
on camo
Yeah,
on the face, and he's like, going
rubs in
out
the
to get
dirt,
the iguana.
pretty much.
got my pellet gun.
Right?
What's wild is I see these people that just go up to the tree and go whoosh, and they grab them. I would love to be that brave, but I'm not.
Mm,
I'm afraid it might bite me because I've heard they can remove thumbs.
mm.
Yeah.
Move more than that if they get a bite.
Yeah. They remove some digits and some chunks. No, I don't want to give up that kind of thing to those things.
Yeah, but but it's like his rotation of his head is pretty limited, and his little arms, it's pretty much like if you just go right on top of him and just like, gotcha,
Your
you know.
mom's story.
Yes, it was a
Naughty.
little. It wasn't the big kind. Yeah,
Okay, it was a smaller one, but
it was
still
a
that
smaller one above.
that
It was just
happened. Go ahead. Go ahead. Tell me the story because I want to hear it.
no. I wasn't there, so
Oh. Oh,
mhm.
hey. Welcome in, Associate Minister and Reserve Deacon, Mr. Terry Jones. Welcome in.
That's a long title.
Yeah, if we have cell phones and we're trying to type your name, that's gonna be a hard one for me. So I might mess it up. You set an alarm on your cell
That
phone for
that
each of these wonderful informative
that tell
entries.
you right there. If I say something to
Thank
you
you.
and I just give a abbreviation of your name or just a
Mm-hmm.
your name, just real short,
Yep.
I'm on my phone or I'm in the bed watching.
Yep. Exactly. Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
because and sometimes even people have abbreviations, and so you're trying to say it. Please hit
Yes.
that up, hit that thumbs up button.
Thank
It really helps the
you.
channel get a positive rating with the YouTube algorithm. It also helps this channel's videos to be exposed to more non-subscribers.
Thank you
Thank you
very
very much.
much. Appreciate that. And David Corey
Oh,
saying hello to everyone.
What's up?
But go ahead.
I was just saying hello, David.
Oh, okay.
oh.
Mama Marine. Mom Marine, I have a peace story, but thank God it wasn't me. I went to a spring plant sale, was looking at some fruit trees. The lady who was helping me suddenly was like, "What is that?" Like, I just got wet. We both look up. There's a squirrel peeing on her. No joke. I was like, I have never. I've seen them throw things, but I've never seen them outright pee on people. Nasty, nasty little
That's
squirrel.
awful.
I know, right?
She was
It is
trying to spell a
awful.
tree that he liked.
What? And I don't see it until it's it's okay, Larks. Thank you for coming in. Past your bedtime. It's past my new bedtime. I've been getting up at 7:00 taking my daughter, and that's a whole new thing again.
Mm-hmm.
Although when I worked, I got up at like 4:30 in the morning because of the drive to the school I was working at. But still, yep, got to do the pew 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 to those lizards.
Yeah.
Pew pew. Hey, Nana's Nest, you got to do it too. Pew pew.
Ain't it the nest?
She's in Florida also.
God's desire for me. She said she's going to a plant sale in the morning.
Ooh,
Oh,
mine is, I believe, next week, and I gotta open a letter they sent me to see if my card is still valid. Because each year I buy the membership, and then we go a couple more times after.
this awesome.
Oh, all right. You're in Tennessee. I've got people that come in that are from Tennessee. Well, come in. You must be on maybe a PC that you're able to copy and paste some of that in. Or you type like crazy fast. Crazy fast. Oh yes, there we go. Those are the ones we're watching. That he is now a
OMG, it's Wix.
representative. Yeah, he's
Mhm.
now
Yeah,
a actual South Florida representative of
yeah,
Florida life. They
yeah.
bestowed that on him to teach others about living in Florida.
Mhm.
Woo-wee.
Oh, Storms wants to go with God's desire for me. Take me. I'll go to the plant sale.
Right? I
Uh,
want
yeah,
to too.
I because I'm doing my hashtag grow your own food. Um, so that's not like it's videos, but it's kind of geared to
Yeah.
people just trying and starting. And man, like I went and bought starts of all my
Hmm.
vegetables. Oh my gosh, it's so easy and it's so nice. And they're like, it's
Yeah.
$2 and you get like 6 broccoli or 6 to 8 broccoli in the little container. And it's like, why am I doing the seed thing when I could just walk in, put down my $2 and give me some broccoli, put down my $2, give me some cauliflower, put down my $2, give me some romaine. That's all I need. And it's like
Right.
I've potted them up. They look beautiful. They're not struggling. It's just like, I don't know. Yeah.
It is a struggle. For me, my struggle is the soil that I bring in on those potted plants is a problem because of
Mhm.
the nematodes and who knows what else they're putting in that soil around that plant.
I shouldn't
Mhm.
have came up, but I'm gonna tell you, ladies, this is what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna shut this computer down. I'm
Oh.
going in my bedroom and turn on my iPad. I'm gonna
Okay.
watch ladies from there.
All right. I
Okay.
understand. We
I,
all have nights like that.
I'm gonna let you ladies put me to sleep,
Okay.
Okay.
and that's not meant in a bad way.
Yeah, I know.
No,
I know.
no.
We all have had those days. Thanks for coming up while you could, J3.
Yes,
Appreciate
Yeah.
you.
you ladies have a
Appreciate you.
good one. I'll
All
see
right.
you. Be
Good
blessed.
night, sir.
All right, brother J3. See you later. Thank you.
Mhm.
Wonderful. Gotta love J3. He's the
Mhm.
bushmaster over there and the honey slanger. He's got all
Mhm.
his
Oh,
blueberry
Northwest
bushes.
Coins is in
Hey,
tonight.
Andrew. Good to
Haven't seen him
see
around for
you.
a while.
Yeah,
Mhm.
great to see you coming in.
Oh, and I don't know if you got caught Ann
Yeah, I
Hayes as
caught her.
well.
Clicked
Okay.
her up. Yep. We
Now,
were
do
talking
those
about
just
that.
keep popping up? Like those, please help me
Uh,
reach my 4,000 watch hours?
no, you put it, they're under banners. You make them under banners in
Oh, okay.
StreamYard.
Okay.
So
'Cause it
that
was
one
like,
is for me, y'all, and I did one for Maureen because we
yes, you
both
did,
are on
which I
our
appreciate.
journey, and I'll be
Yes, yes, yes.
flipping them back and forth when I'm
You
not.
yeah, you know what? You don't need to put them one up for me.
Oh, uh, we what we
Mhm,
do, we help each other.
mhm. Mhm.
You're getting really close.
I am getting close. Well, to the
Yep.
3,000, I
Hmm.
still have
Yeah, but that's
1,400 hours left to go, but
yeah.
from my first 1,000 to this second 1,000 went much quicker than the first 1,000.
Yes. Isn't that weird? And we were
Um,
talking about that a little bit on Miss T's near the end before we got off. Like, we're just trusting that they got that all over their math
mm,
right. And they're not
mm,
just randomly slinging hours
mm,
or
mhm.
taking them away. It's good to see you, Andrews. How are things up there near the Arctic Circle?
Is it has the snow receded a little bit or like the
Right.
freezing cold receded a little bit?
Yeah. Have you all gotten any polar bears coming out again around town? Oh, okay. Dictionary keyboard shortcuts that create custom definitions and
Mm.
oh, okay. Yeah, that's like above my pay grade. I wish I've
Yeah, it was
got
like, mm,
I got like my Apple and I'm still trying to figure out how to use this thing. I've been on, regular Windows
yeah.
computers all my life, so this is a whole new curve. Oh, Tixie came in. Hey, Tixie. If y'all
Hey,
haven't checked
Tixie.
out Tixie's garden, oh my, she's got all the things over there. All the
Mm,
things. And
mhm.
she's getting ready to do melons and she's got a nice area for where they're going to go in.
Nice.
I
Well,
have
Lark, thanks for doing a drive-by
yes.
and for coming and hanging out with us for a moment, and, uh,
Totally.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
We appreciate you.
Yep. Don't choke on any of that popcorn before bed, Larks, though, okay? Be careful.
I know she's the popcorn
Oh,
girl.
our popcorn girl.
Mhm.
They're just doing that. What did I miss?
I don't
What?
know.
David Cord, what is that too? What was that response to? I missed something. Yeah, right. Those hours are not a joke. Like it's weird math. I
Mhm.
think it's just like chicken math, but it's YT math.
Yeah.
YT
Yeah.
math.
Yeah, we try to do
Yeah. There
we
we
try to
go.
do your best.
That's right.
Trust the
That's all we can
process.
do, and just trust the
Yep,
process on
exactly,
our side.
Yep, and, the great thing is that, for myself, after January, February, March, April, was it? So I guess I got, my renter came in March.
Okay.
You know what? I don't
Was it the beginning
Oh,
of
no,
April?
April, beginning of
Yeah.
April. So 3 months without a renter. And, just trying to, make those little ends meet, but the great thing is in this month of
Cool.
April, it was like I just landed another really great gig for next week, next Saturday, and I just booked it, like, 2 days ago for
Yeah.
next and then, one of the students that, finishing her year at the school, at the conservatory college, she's been just having me do a little bit of private lessons with her, and
Mhm.
it was like she was like and I thought, "Okay, we're done." We did 1 more, and then it was like, "No, no, no,
Yeah.
I would like 3 more." And then another young girl called and said, "Could I set up a once a week?" And so it's been great having these little
Yeah.
extra, um,
It
little
got
extra bits of
yeah,
money
God's
and
definitely helping you
yeah.
out. I watched it as soon as you started praying about it, and it was like this and that and this. And you're
Mm.
working for it. It's not like it's just arriving. You are working for
No.
it, like with the bread and everything. And
Yeah,
those
yeah.
are lessons that you're teaching. If y'all haven't gone to 755 Media, she has something going on that is amazing. She brings art to kids, boxes it up, and makes sure the kids in the community have art and
Oh.
keeps like art alive. I believe that's what it is, 755 Media, because I watched that one video and I was extremely touched being a former art teacher. Done art on a cart and art classroom, but I love the idea of an outreach with art. I think that's amazing,
Mhm,
especially the kids who maybe aren't getting it as much in their schools because some of the schools were cutting stuff for a little bit. Hey, hey! The
mhm.
dictionary definition.
Oh, yeah, like,
Oh, okay.
on our cell phones and stuff, like, on the iPhone, we can I put on, I have a where if I just go OMY or OMW, it automatically types on my way to whoever I'm
Oh,
texting, so
okay.
I'll text
Huh.
OMW, and it's just like, "On my way," and it's done. Or if I go "ha," like just an HA, then it
Yeah.
does, 15 ha 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 ha's, and then so I think that's what that is.
I'll have
I
to
think
look
that's the only
into it.
2 that I have. Oh, and my son-in-law's name because it was Carl hyphen Eric, and it was like, I'll just put a KE and it'll come up with his full name, so,
You
uh
betcha. Of course, you deserve it. It's some hard work that
mhm,
you're doing and a great work that you're doing in the
mhm.
community
Oh,
around
yeah,
you. You're
yeah.
more
Thanks,
than
Homestead
welcome.
Aquarius for,
Yeah.
putting
Thank
that
you.
I'm gonna see if I can
Thank
grab
you. And I want to go back to what Anne said. Yeah, Anne, I've had that happen to me too, and I do not understand it. I was once again on sub from a few, happens often, but this time I was also sub to people I have never seen and didn't sub. I've had that happen, and it's like it freaks me out.
Really?
It, yeah, it freaks me out. It's like they move it. I've heard that they do that when they are uh, pulling channels that are bigger that they want to show people who are going to put ads on the platform. I've heard that it has something to do with that, where they're shifting things around. Yeah, it's kind of creepy. Yeah. But I've had
Mhm.
creepier things. I had one time this one guy came into a chat that I was in. He was being really friendly, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I have art on my channel. Go ahead and check it out." And we're having the like art conversation. Dude was a freak. And I don't mean like pervert. I mean the stuff was really dark and wasn't
Mm.
his. I don't know where he pulled some of the stuff from. It was like old films, and I was like, okay, that's just creepy. Bye bye. Like, you're just hide from Paige. Yes. Can I just hide you forever? That's the one
Mhm.
thing I wish. The one thing I wish is that YT would do what FB does when you hide somebody. Like,
Mm-mm.
they don't see you, you don't see them, including like your channel would just disappear for them. So they're not able to even see your channel, kind of like FB does.
Mm.
Because
Mhm.
some folks on here just come to troll, unfortunately, and that I
Yeah.
got trolled and I did not like it because I'm sensitive to that stuff. I don't watch horror movies.
No.
I can't, I can't put that in my head. And
Mm-mm.
even watching regular movies with my daughter, like if we go to the Marvel movies, I'm like this during the suspense, and like I twitch during some of the fight scenes.
Mm.
My
I'm okay
body,
with those. I can do those
I can do it, but I
with the
just am like,
Marvel.
yeah, I just get like all excited, like. And what's funny is my daughter, when she was a baby, she would do that with her little fist. She would get like this and like shake when she was
Mm.
excited. Yeah, I think she gets that from mama. What? Who, me? The one guy? Wow, I'm sorry. No, that was you. Know that wasn't you. Better not be you, Andrew. Oh, I'm so sorry. It scared you. Oh, you're 7 away? Wait, help out. Wait a minute. We got to help out Andrew.
I know. Just
You're up to
asking him.
1,800 people. Subs? Look at you. You go, Andrew. But you're so
Yeah.
friendly and all around YouTube and stuff
Mhm.
and talented with your
7
carvings.
away from which milestone? Like, what milestone are you on?
I think he meant this one. Is that
Well,
what you meant?
what milestone is that? Is that a
1,800
milestone?
subs or hours? Andrew, you got to clarify for us. That's right. I don't. I do not.
Do not
And
entertain ghosts in your mind.
yeah. And even, you could switch it up and call it demons. I don't watch stuff
Mhm.
like that that just looks outright
Mhm.
demonic.
Yeah. Well, when I was a kid, like even back when you could go to Blockbuster, if I didn't know where the horror section was, if I walked through
Mhm.
it, I actually would block my because I didn't want to see anything. I didn't want anything. It's like guard what goes into your eye gate and your ear gate. So it'd be like I'd
Mm.
walk like this because I did not want to glance at it. Yeah,
Hey,
I don't do
Cornfed
well.
Life. Sorry, you're up
Mhm.
there. Good to
Yeah.
see you, Cornfed Life. Yeah, and they relate too. They're pure heart and mind over there, Cornfed Life. I'm not perfect, and that's not what I'm putting out there. Let me see. This is like really interesting. South Florida Sunshine, you're talking about not being emotionally polluted. Any unwanted emotion, it causes a change in physical, mental, yeah, emotional
Mm.
health, psychological
Mm.
health, and spiritual health, relationship health, and financial. Yep. Yeah. And in fact, when I took it's not a survey, it's a test for what job would be where you would fit in the job market. I can't think of the name of the test. And it said
Mhm.
where if I took a job and there was a lot of emotional tension and things like that, I would burn out. My type of personality would burn out pretty fast because I don't, you're exactly right. It's like
Mhm.
emotional pollution. I am not good with emotional
Mhm.
pollution.
Mhm.
And I also not good with emotional neglect. I don't do well with
Mhm.
either one. And
Mm-mm.
I don't, some people can just, it goes off their back and they just keep going like a little soldier.
Nope.
I'm not that.
Nope. Even at this age.
What? 500,000? That's awesome, Andrew.
That's fantastic.
Wow. Well, thank you for gracing me with your presence, dear sir. I appreciate you coming in from, I'm a little person. I don't think I even come close to that, even with my lives. Yeah, don't open those doors. That's right, Ann. Yep,
No.
exactly.
Your eye gates and your ear gates. Keep those
Yes.
gates shut. Hey,
Yeah.
Mama J.
Hey, Mama J. Good to see you coming in. I never wanted to watch horror movies. Yeah,
Mm,
no one needs more nightmares. It's true. My
mhm,
imagination is fine on its own. It makes up stuff enough
mhm,
in my
mhm,
nightmares. I don't need anybody else's.
mhm.
Let's see. Who has been feeling strong emotions? Oh, wow. Yeah. I always do though. I'm very sensitive to that,
Mm,
very sensitive to that. It's also too shift in seasons, shift in light that you're exposed to affects us.
mhm,
Uh, you know, it just like the plants, we are affected too. We're part of that universe that God created. Please read them.
mhm,
It's time. Oh yeah, yeah. There's nothing new under the sun. I always say that
mm-mm.
too. Nothing new. This season, all about you. Oh, thank you. Wow. Huh. Wow, intuitive. Wow.
Mm.
Huh. Thank you, God.
To
Thank
everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, 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 and a time to every purpose under heaven.
mm,
Wow, that's from the 70s, but
it's a good song though.
mhm.
I loved their harmonies. Amazing
Yes.
harmonies they would do.
Yes.
Yeah, it can be hormones too. You're right. Because our hormones are
Mhm,
affected by light, just like birds. Like when they're exposed to a certain amount of light, they will lay eggs or they
mhm,
will not lay eggs.
mhm,
It affects their emotions.
mhm.
What is this? The ego. Emotional pollution also causes one to make decisions through ego side of their brain. It can, Tibor. It can. It can.
I agree.
I get burnout. That's what I get. And if I get to the point where I'm burnout, I have to get away from that situation
Yeah.
because it's just not good for me. It's toxic and I've got to get away.
Yeah,
And
well, chatting with um my girlfriend Maureen, her name's the same as mine. This morning, I said, like, I can be in a room full of people, and I'll start picking up someone else's bit of crazy, and usually I always think it's my crazy. It's like, and I'll take
mhm.
take inventory. Okay, I had a good sleep. I've had a good meal. I'm doing XYZ. I'm pretty good, but why am I feeling stress and
Yeah.
panicky or whatever?
Mhm.
It's because I'm
Yeah.
picking up other people's little
Yes.
craziness.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And if you are a person who has done intercessory prayer before, that's
Yeah,
actually a gifting from God, but it can go the other way if it's
yeah,
not being used for his purpose
yeah,
at that moment. Like you just tend to pick up on those things because you're used to praying for people and God gives you that insight. Yeah.
yeah.
I've felt that. And storms, that might be something too to pray about if God has gifted you with that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've had to talk to people about just not putting certain things in groups that I'm in or tagging me on Facebook. I don't need
Mhm,
to see the negative news all the time. I
mm-mm.
just don't. I
No,
can't
no.
do nothing about it. I
Yes,
really can't do anything about
yes.
it.
I
But yeah,
agree.
yeah,
I agree. I'm
y-
I'm the in the same boat where it's just
yeah.
like, no, okay, I can only handle so much, and I need to keep it, like I think,
Mhm.
a friend of mine, yes, Lord's Prayer stays on your
Mhm.
lips. That's a
Yep.
very good one, and the other one is like Psalm 23, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want."
Yeah.
When you just break those things apart, as you're saying them, it's where it's like everything is taken care of no matter what. But
Yeah,
my friend,
I've done that too. So
yeah,
I've had
yeah,
to. Sometimes you just have to delete. Yeah, press
yeah.
delete and
Well,
start over.
my friend Shane, he's like, there's a movie that's like it's based on a true story. It was actually filmed on the island, very negative, and I watched the trailer and I went, oh, yeah. No, no, no,
Yeah.
no, no, no. That's too sad and dark for mama. Mama needs,
Mhm.
your typical Hallmark, They
Yeah.
meet, small town, girl meets a big city
Yeah.
guy. You meet in the small town. They have a little bit of a conflict, and then in the end, they get together. But there's no
Yes.
sex, there's no nothing, and
No.
everything's all
No.
good.
There's the one kiss at the end that says
Yes.
they're going to be together forever and be happy.
And there's always a gazebo in the center of town, and there's going to be an
Yes.
event at the gazebo in the
Yes.
center of town.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm good for that.
Until they start.
Hey, sweet thumb.
Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, I would have to leave that too. I couldn't deal with that. And some people get into those groups and that's them trolling, and they troll like that and want to expose you that stuff. I wouldn't want to see that either, Anne. I wouldn't at all. Somebody was doing that one time and I was like, I don't need to see that. I just don't. That's where I am disliked, because I will tell, like, I don't need to see that. You can delete that.
And you're usually pretty like, I'll just kind of like back away from where you'll go, no,
Yeah.
no.
That is not acceptable.
I just like, no, I'm just gonna slip out. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
Yeah. Well, the thing is too, is like, if I know that my confrontation will yield nothing with the person, that's the time where you pack it in, and it's not an ego thing, like Tibor said.
No.
It is a wisdom thing where know nothing like that conversation, and you've had conversations before, and there is no change, and there is no recognition of self with that person and how they are contributing to the emotional pollution, as the associate minister says. And you just gotta kind of back away, because your peace is powerful and precious, and you have to protect it.
Absolutely. So you were picking mulberries today?
Yes, and that's what I was saying. I'm like watching. I'm like, what did I make this video about? I'm just picking mulberries. But what's cute is you see Malachi at the end going and playing with my camera. And I don't I'm like, I keep peeking at him, but he sneaks in there and he's in the camera doing stuff. So I kind of want to edit it to show that, but I've also got another video that I didn't release, which was a tour. So I'm trying to figure out how to kind of combine them both and just throw something out there. Let me see what the emotional shield is. Mental, physical device. Yeah. And so that's sometimes so hard when the world keeps beating that shield down with all the crazy. Just so much crazy coming at us. That's a great one.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. Woo! She took the midnight train going anywhere. I hate you.
I love that.
Oh, I loved your drum solo though. That was amazing.
Thank you.
That actually redeemed the song.
Let me get out my air guitar and go into the solo.
Your guitar and my air drums.
No.
I'm over here. He's way over there. He's fine. Yeah, that song when it because it's made this popularity right now. And my kids were like, "This is a great song," a couple years back, and I went, "I was in the '80s when that song came out. That's enough. I don't need to have it come back out again." And let's leave. It's like relive it.
Yeah, all of them do, Mike's. We've got what we've got right now too in society, and it seems very planned. Is we have soft fascism versus soft communism. And it's like
very good.
It's like pulling this country apart. It is just and both require like that cult like thinking or group think. And so you have to really, seek God and get outside of all that. Get outside of all that. Because in the end, it's like when we're laying on our bed, it doesn't matter if we're Republican, if we're Democrat, if we're neither. You're there with God in you, and that's it. And that's what you're, in those moments, especially those in between moments, there's no,
Yeah.
nobody else. So,
No, exactly.
yeah.
And the Bible is,
Oh,
when you
thank
break it
you.
apart. Oh, I haven't seen your mulberry video then. I've missed it. I just heard you talking
I
about
think
it.
I did just the short. She liked my short where I actually like walked into the mulberry bush because that's how I garden. I walk into spider webs and I'm extremely attentive when I'm in the backyard.
I want to be
No.
one with the
Yes,
tree as
so one with nature. I walk into it. Or you see me do one of
Oh,
these, like, because I
right.
just went into a spider web. I do the dance.
Oh, I look forward to watching it because yeah, I haven't. Again, I don't know
I
that I
think you
get.
saw it. I think you saw that one. It's just where it's very short, and I set up the camera and I go to pick mulberries, and instead I walk right into
No, I have not seen that one. I've just seen the one where you're like, yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna do that because I'm just not gonna do that. Like, and then that was it, or
Yeah.
something. I think I've seen that one, but just
These are
mm,
cute little, analogies. Be like the light switch. Yeah, I'd love to do that. But you see, I have a creative brain, and my creative brain is not a light switch. It is like a dimmer switch. And yeah, it's like either cranked up on high or it's still low, but it never seems like it somebody pops it and shuts it off.
I like your 2 cents, Tibor.
Yeah, let me
Those are
get to
good.
that.
Those are good 2 senses.
Who knows? Who knows what will come out? Oh,
The dough is being
yes.
kneaded.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. We'll all be
Just
put to the
know.
fire. Who knows? Yep.
Absolutely, it makes no difference. You can say, "Well, I was," ours is liberal and conservative. Like we have those ones in the Green Party or whatever, and well, I was a Green Party member. Well, you know what? That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Did you learn to love? Did you learn
Yeah.
to love? Did
Yeah.
you learn to love? So.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Oh, Mike's kid gardening kit says, I carry a web stick and gently remove spiders to my
That's what
flowers.
the I
Harvesting.
did. Yeah, I did that with my boot the other day carefully. I didn't smash it. I just kind of moved it with my garden boot because it was right behind my son's swing. But what was cute was he was did one of these, like he's looking at it. Spider, spider. Just kind
Mm,
of zoned in on it. I'm like, oh, honey, you have a spider? Let me see.
mhm,
I'm like,
mm.
yeah, it's right behind your swing. Good catch there.
Yeah,
Good catch.
I just do a lot of this as I'm walking, down a path. It's like, hello, 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 hello,
The
hello.
gardening soldier for sure.
Yeah. It's like, I don't want the spiders to hit me in the face. I hate
Mm,
that. Mhm. No,
wow.
my thing is up way too.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Any wisdom comes from God. Definitely not from me because I can. It comes from all my screw ups. We'll just say that.
Mhm.
Life choices. I try to be wise though. That it is about choices, and like people get mad and things like that, and they want sometimes things in their life that they have not earned through choices.
Yeah.
They have made really bad choices and they're sitting in something and getting angry that they don't have what somebody else has. But meanwhile, that person is the one who made those choices sometimes to get there. And I'm not talking about people born with disadvantages or anything like that. I'm
Mhm.
talking about this one might have made the choice to, take that drug, have a good time, and now they're addicted.
Yeah.
Um, you know, eh, we don't realize how fast that happens now with the
Mhm,
drugs. They
mhm,
there's so many and they're so intermixed to get you addicted. So of course the
mhm,
dealers will continue to make money.
mhm.
But yeah, I've seen that play out where it's about choices. I chose not to get involved with that. And I'm
Mm,
grateful to God that I had that, even though I am impulsive, that I had that stop in me, that God kind of
mhm,
placed that like, that's not for you. Don't touch
mhm.
that. So, and I'm not saying I'm perfect because, my friends who are in my side chat know that I've done gummies and hot chocolate. Yeah. Thank
What's wrong with
you.
hot chocolate?
And no, it's not hot. It's pot chocolate.
Oh,
Marine chocolate.
oh, pot chocolate? Is that what you said?
But yeah, it's
Oh,
delicious. And it has a little chill effect.
oh yeah.
I have to let me for those who are just coming to chat, I'm not like a 420 head. I went and tried that because it was natural and it was for the fibro, but what it ended up doing was it was really good with anxiety and sleep. And when my mother was dying, it was a blessing in disguise to have that in the house because the anxiety was in it wasn't the losing her was intense and I needed something to kind of take the edge off so I could care for her
Yeah.
in those moments.
Yeah.
Nobody none of the womb knowing. Right. I know. Where's that book? Where is that book?
Yeah. Especially once once you're heading into your 60s, it's like, could I get the 60-year-old manual, please? The 60-year-old
Right.
manual. Yeah. Is it an aisle 5? I'll pick it up, please.
Amen.
So,
7550
Anne
indeed.
wants to know what you'd put on a spider bite.
That would probably be for your daughter. Like what a drawing salve, maybe some type of drawing salve. I don't.
I tend to
Yeah.
put lavender. I tend to put lavender just about on
Yeah.
anything to do with skin. My go-to is immediately is a lavender tincture.
Oh, hugs to you too, Tibor. I'm glad to have you back in here. What's
Storms. Sure. First sign of addiction is denial.
You are
I
so
don't have a
bad.
problem. I don't
You're
have a
fired.
problem. I don't
You're
have a problem at all.
You're fired, Storms. You're fired.
I just don't do it at 4:20. I do it at 5:20.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't do it every
3 times a
night.
day.
That's right. I'm not always in cloud, whatever that is, 420. Yeah, it's a failure if you didn't learn. Yes, it's only a failure if you didn't learn something from it. True. So anybody know in the side chat what might be good? I've heard of baking soda sometimes, like a paste helps draw it out.
Right.
Yeah, and then ammonia. We use ammonia down here. Not the best because it's a chemical, but we use it for if you get stung at the beach by man o' war, and it helps a bit. Yeah. So does peeing on people, but I'm not into that. Yeah, meat tenderizer. Yeah, I've heard it all. Yeah, CBD is proving itself as very effective for a lot of people. People are correct.
Yeah, you don't even need the THC with the psychoactive, just the CBD, and that'll just even that brings a sense of calm and well-being. I don't do any of those. I can't do any of those things myself, but
Ooh.
So yeah,
The
it's
red circle can
that's
be that could be not just spider that do you have ticks? Because that can be a bad tick bite. The bullseye circle, help me outside chat because it could be both. It can be both. Yeah, aloe vera is very soothing. Oh, okay, there we go. I knew there was some drawing salves out there. It's called Pride's Drawing Salve. I gotta write that down. Thanks, Tibor. That's what we need Marissa to make next. We need Marissa.
No ticks there.
Okay, so it's a spider bite. Yikes. Do you know what type of spiders that you have there?
Icky ones.
Yeah, in Turkey. Because we have the brown recluse, and that's pretty serious. If you start to see any kind of red line going anywhere on your body, you need to get a medical attention. It can eat like your flesh. What it does, it can cause like almost like I don't know if it's a gangrene, but it's nasty. Pride strong.
She's got 2 kinds of spiders, big and small.
It sounds like your truck.
That's right.
Yep.
Icky spiders.
Icky
big spiders, icky big spiders, and icky small spiders.
But yeah, aloe vera is very soothing. That's for sure.
Mhm.
I heard the P. Yep, I know, but yeah, exactly. But that's what surfers have done for one another, I guess.
Mm.
And if you really hate somebody, I guess let me help you.
Mm.
Are the first ones to
Oh,
arrive. Okay, it's an
I
orange
missed it. I
tin.
think it's did Bayou Sugar come? Oh, there
Where?
she is.
Wait,
Bayou
where's?
Sugar Garden has come in.
Yeah. Oh
Mhm.
yeah. I'll buy
I
you
missed
sugar. Love buy you
I missed
sugar.
that one.
Awesome.
Welcome, darling.
Alright. Oh
Oh, recluse bites will cause tissue damage.
yes, that's what I was saying. The brown recluse. Yep, they're
Mm.
bad. They're really bad.
Oh, I said that wrong. Sorry. I said recluse, or is it recluse?
Recluse, like
Recluse.
a recluse, because they hide. They usually are just on.
Icky. It's an icky spider.
It's the icky one. It's the one that has the fiddle on its back, I believe. And yeah, they are pretty bad. I had friend picking up boxes in Georgia, and he got bit on his stomach and had that issue. And my husband got bit while he was
Mm.
in the service. It must have
Mm.
gotten into like a glove or something, and all of a sudden it was going up his arm, and he had to go get
Mm.
medical attention. Yeah, they do have scary venom. Yep, yep, yep.
And then look at what Ann says. You know what? Don't share that kind of stuff. I don't want to read that.
What? That's
Not
like a
this on your
wholesome
face.
movie. Yeah.
No, yuck. Don't say that. Yeah, I know they're not icky. They're part of nature, but not on my
Yeah.
face.
Wow. There you go. Yeah, he didn't get medical attention probably quick enough.
Wow.
Yeah, that's yikes. That is yikes.
I don't know if we I don't know if I don't think we have those on the island actually, so
Yeah, they like houses. They like little corners. Yeah, that's why like house spiders that come in, I'm sorry, I don't pick them up and put them outside because sometimes I might get them confused for a brown recluse.
mhm.
I just don't take a chance with the
Yeah,
kids.
yeah.
It usually meets its end under a jug of water because that's the usually thing I can grab with a handle and stay away from it. And then I wipe, of course, sanitize.
Uh, oof.
Yeah, we'll just burn it. Just burn
Mhm,
that bite, cauterize it.
mhm.
But yeah, they do that sometimes to help it heal. Let me see what I have a small
Wow.
division. Wow. I saved it for the ER to help treatment. I don't get that last part, Barry.
Mhm.
What you mean there?
I'm wondering if he brought it with him.
Yeah. Oh, maybe he saved the spider in a
Mhm.
container and brought it with them to make it
That
identical.
you are very correct, sir. Inside the house ain't part of nature, so you can beat it down if you need to.
Oh, wow. That's scary. See, that's the one thing they are expanding their territory.
Really?
Yeah, the brown
No,
recluse. You
I'm
look it
taking
up.
the warmer climate, and
Yeah,
that's
they
why
do.
here?
And because there's warming going on, yeah, and
Well, that's not really the
mm,
truth.
yeah, not fun. And I don't mean global warming. I just mean like these weird weather patterns that they're creating with all their sprays
Right.
and stuff.
Mhm. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, so he did. Barry did take the flippin', you know,
Oh, good for you, Barry.
violator. He took the violator to the ER with him.
The violator? Is that what the stinging violator?
Mm.
That's awesome. I like the yeah, nasty venom.
Only 6 eyes and will eat dead prey. No other spider will do that. They're survivors and almost not a
Ooh.
spider. And there's part of me that wants to go and Google it and look it up, but you know what?
Yeah,
At the same time, no, I
nightmares.
don't. No, I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, that's nightmares. That reminds me of The Hobbit. When they're all up, they're told to stay on the trail, and
Mm.
they kind of lost where. Oops, there goes my mouse. They lost where they're at. Go up to the treetops to get a view, and there's huge spiders in the treetops. That
Mm-mm.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
that part
Turn
was
it off.
like,
Turn it
yep,
off.
pretty much.
Mm-mm.
I pretty much wanted to turn it off. Oh, my poor mouse. Look at what happened.
Oh.
Yeah, I got the old fashioned.
Um,
I need to get one of the other ones
a ringy
again.
dingy dingy. A
What?
ringy dingy dingy. Homestead
What?
Aquarius. A ringy dingy dingy. Homestead Aquarius. A ringy dingy dingy. Please pick up the phone, Homestead Aquarius. A ringy dingy dingy.
Why
He
are
said
we
someone call me. I don't know, so I'm calling him.
call you? Make sure you're still with us.
I don't know.
Let me see. Let's see. Wood wasps. I don't really freaked out. Ooh.
What are wood wasps? Or like it's
Oh,
just a wasp that's from the
no.
woods? 'Cause it's
I'm
like
not
again,
sure.
I would say up where Andrew lives, they probably don't get the same type of, crazy venomous spiders.
Yeah. I'm gonna look. Well, we have, like I've said before, we have twig ants. And those things are like wasps without wings. They will light you up, and they are in the trees, and sometimes they will just land on you, which is not pleasant. And you can be carrying one around like I did one day in Whole Foods, and I'm talking to another customer. We're talking about turmeric, and I felt something on my arm. I had just come from a nursery and felt it again. I'm like, that hurts like hell. What is that? It hurt really bad. And I looked down, and there it is. There's the twig ant. I thought it was biting. It was stinging. I'm looking it up, Andrew. I'm going to post it. Wood boring insects in Alaska. Okay, like dying spruce trees. I'm trying to see. Okay, it's not just showing that. So hold on. I'm trying to
He says
find
they
it.
have the spiders. They've just got billions of mosquitoes.
Mhm.
Billions of mosquitoes.
Can totally relate to that. Oh, okay. I wonder if they're like yellow jackets. Wood boring insects again. Okay. Yeah, it's usually because they're in diseased or stressed plants. Dying spruce trees you want to stay away from because that's where they are. Yeah, I'm not getting like straightforward information because it goes into your beetles and stuff like that. So what happens, Andrew? They will crawl out of the wood and just sting you? Because that's scary. If you have wood that you're bringing in to burn, and then you've got these wasps in your house.
And she's got fields around her house and municipality come to cut the grass once in a while. They've found a snake nest filled with babies right against her garden wall.
What kind of snakes though?
Tibor has jumping spiders and some sort 8 beautiful eyes, but they want to hold their ground and they will jump at me.
Yeah,
I forget there's some sort of military name, and they'll actually turn around and look up at you. It was like, come on, bring it.
Oh, right. Yeah, Australia has like those huge. They're almost pets. They could almost put those on a leash. Some of them, they're so huge.
Many things in Australia want to kill you, and many things in Alaska want to kill you.
It's true.
Find the middle ground.
Yeah, we're getting to that point too with all the invasives. Only billions of we have the mosquito issue too. There's this one guy who goes down to the Everglades, and you can barely see because of all the mosquitoes when he puts his lights on to show the Everglades at night. Yep.
Really?
It's
Wow.
nasty. It's so nasty. Plus, of course, it's like mosquitoes and moths, and it's just like living air all around
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. We've had that just with the little bugs flying around the light fixtures or whatever. But
Yeah,
yeah.
this is a wall. It's a wall of them. So gross. Come to cut the grass once in a while. They found. Oh, okay. That's what you had read already. I wonder what type of snake nest it was, though, because that was what I'm trying to think. Diana's homestead was showing she had bird netting and a huge snake. It almost looked fake because the eyes were like glazed over white because it was so dead. A huge snake got caught in it and died, but she was saying, "Oh, it's not a venomous one. Please don't kill your non-venomous snakes unless they're getting into your hen house and will continue to get in there because they keep the venomous snakes at bay. You don't want to unbalance that. Don't. Yeah, they help kill the venomous snakes. We were joking. Okay. Black vipers is what they were. Ew. Okay, they can go.
Is that a poisonous one?
Sounds like it. Any kind of viper, like a pit viper, is poisonous. So it's venomous. Wood wasp is big, like 3. Oh, okay. So it sounds like a hornet or a murder. What was that? The murder hornets for a while.
Murder hornets. Yeah, they were supposed to come out in 2020.
Mm-hmm. Like we
Also
didn't
says-
have enough going on. Now we have the murder hornets. Lovely.
Oh, Andrew has lemmings.
What are the? I
No
don't know.
rats here, only mice and lemmings. Oh, sorry. I'm a bit ahead there.
No, we're not. Mm-mm.
Must
No.
be University of Richmond spider fans.
No, can't say we are. Mm-mm.
No.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, the crawling critters on the wood. Yeah, I wonder how people do deal with that who are dealing with the wood like off grid and burning. Like how are they
I think you're just one with nature.
Yeah.
It's just part of it, and you do what you can.
I just wondered if there's like a spray. Can they spray it with vinegar or something to get rid of them?
Apparently, I think it's like peppermint or cinnamon. Putting that on your windowsills. I can't remember which one, but they don't like to cross that.
Ooh, in your lamps. The brown recluse? Yikes. Reading a book and suddenly here's Mr. Brown Recluse. Yikes. I don't blame you. So it's kind of like what we would call bushwhacking here in the States to clear the bushes. I appreciate you being in the bushes. Thank you, J3GS. I hope you're comfortable. I want to get a pair of those glasses where you can just recline and it like bends
this way.
and it bends it so you can watch TV or your YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We can just do our live from there.
Yeah.
Just laying down.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do with your mulberries?
Jams. I might do a what was it? A pie or a crumble or a crisp. Yeah. But gluten free, of course, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Probably with the things that will end you, like an almond flour. And I did get flax flour, so I'm trying to get some of the pseudo grains and the nut flours to try. Tonight I did go off the diet completely because I've had this gluten-free like frozen pizza in my freezer for a bit and it was going to get freezer burnt, so I'm like, let me just make it. I'll try the dairy and see what happens. Big mistake. I had to get the enzymes out and have some enzymes before the live. I was in some serious like discomfort. So I'll have to try like quality dairy to see if I can partake once in a while, but that was a big bomb and a no. And yeah, might explain why I didn't feel good
Mhm.
too, was I was basically putting stuff in my stomach that was hurting me, and my body was translating it all over.
Mm.
You burn wood full time. You learn
You
to
just
do.
learn to deal with the nature.
Yeah, a stack of color. It is. Yeah. See, and spiders especially love to go in there. And like
Mhm.
if
But
you're in,
usually once you move a piece of wood, they're usually scrambling to get away, you know?
yeah, mulberry tree just outside my front. Yeah, of course.
So what does mulberry
I
berry
haven't done it.
taste like?
I haven't done it with the white ones. Those are honey like flavor, and I'd be curious to see what type of jam that they would do. I've heard of people drying them and using them as like a dried fruit snack. Um, my mulberries are the darker ones, and they taste kind of like combination of blackberry and a raspberry without all the seeds.
Okay. So
They're pretty delicious, and they're loaded with
Mhm.
antioxidants, and supposedly they're one of those foods too that helps your metabolism and to lose weight.
Mm.
So I was snacking on them today until I saw my son pick one up, stick it in his mouth, and then stick it back in my bowl. Kind of,
I'm
kind of
sorry. We
ruined.
have
Yeah,
we have to stop it right there.
yeah,
No.
yeah. No, mm-mm. But my son likes. Let's see. Rather than the black. Oh, yeah. I've heard that it's just like sugar. It's like honey. That they're like honey. And okay, it tastes like wet sugar. Excuse me, sir.
What
What?
is
Yeah.
what sugar taste
What
like?
kind?
I don't tend to go and miss
Yeah.
my sugar before eating my spoonfuls of it.
Yeah. Is that like when you put too much sugar in your coffee and it's that wet sugar down at the bottom after you sip the coffee and you still
I
got some
like
left?
that sugar.
Yeah, I used to too. Now I don't do it.
Okay, so he just says red or black mulberries taste like a weak blackberry. What? So then
Yeah.
it's not. It's something I can eat anyway
Yeah,
because I
you
can't
can't
eat like
have your
black.
babies. And they're just so prolific, at least the ever-bearing varieties are. And the one that I have from Glenn, the very best mulberry, I can't I can't wait because he's like his are super prolific.
Yeah,
I do wanna try burying the fish nearby and see if it boosts it and I
or
get
feed it.
more. Yeah,
Yeah,
to help feed it.
I like. I would still grow them even though I
Sugars.
can't eat them.
Yeah.
Oh, wet sugar's not. Well, I don't know. I like wet sugar if it's like the sugar that you were talking about, Carol, where it's in the bottom of the coffee cup and it's just like, a little bit
Yummy.
of a little bit of creaminess.
Or you put sugar on your cereal and it's like that leftover sugary milk. Oh my gosh, I used to love that stuff. Can't touch it.
Mhm.
My
No.
youngest brother scared of spiders, so summertime I collect. That's horrible. You throw them at your
You're
brother.
rude.
That's your brother.
Still
I,
rude.
I built racks so it doesn't rot sitting on the ground. Oh,
Mm.
okay. So getting it, that's true. That makes sense. That's a little scary.
Mhm.
Occasionally groundhog. Now, do you pet them and give them crackers like some of these people on YouTube? Like giving them rice crackers and like trying to pet them. What
Mhm.
is OT board? What is the difference between your groundhog and those marmot? Am I saying it right?
I think it's
Marmot? Marmot?
marmot.
Yeah, marmot. What's the difference?
Marmot.
Because that's the one, really. It's the marmot that I see them going and visiting and handing them rice crackers and doing like all the photo ops on here.
Mhm. Mhm.
Right? You horrible brother, you. Oh no, your wife feeds the groundhogs. Hey, that's a channel T board. There's a guy who just gave up and gave them their own little garden and put a camera on them and built them little picnic table. And now he has a little groundhog family. It's adorable. Adorable.
Yeah.
Sets out food for them, and they'll sit up in front of the camera like they know you're watching them. It's the wildest thing.
Yeah, that one is
And
great.
I love that one too.
Mhm.
Yep, Anne saw it too.
Yeah, it was like, it was like when he was first filming, it was like he was taunting us. He would bring it
Mhm.
over to the camera, and it's like, see this?
Yeah.
This is what you were gonna eat? Well, no. No, 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 no. I'm eating it. Hmm.
Yeah. Hold on, just talking to one of my mods.
I don't know what I did today. I was out. I've got a rain barrel against the side of the studio, and we set it up, and
Mhm.
over the last 4 years it's now on this angle, and I hate the look of it. Like it's still fine that it's on an angle,
Yeah.
but it's just that disheveledness. So I went out there and moved the bricks and reset it sort of. It's not like I didn't
Right.
bring out a level and start from scratch
Yeah.
like you should. I was like, no, we're just gonna move one brick, lift it up. That works. But I don't know what I did, and I cannot see it, but there's like when you have a sliver, but it's quite a
Ooh.
large, and I don't know, maybe I got bit by something because it's like
Mm.
it's not it's like it's here,
Uh-huh.
like it's almost like this whole little strip right here. And so it's like, of course, it's hurting. So it's like, oh, this hurts. When I rub
Yeah,
this, like
let me
it
rub it. Yeah, it hurts when
hurts.
I rub it.
When I do this. Yeah, and the other day I had a big sliver right in my finger. Yeah, and I had to take it out with my left hand.
Ooh.
But again, it was like if I don't get it, I didn't know if it was a sliver. And so if I didn't get it out, it would be all night I'm gonna be like touching, going, this thing, if it hurts when I touch it. It's like, really, Maureen? Stop touching it.
That
Touch it.
that sounds like that old doctor joke where he goes to see the
Really
doctor.
bad.
It only hurts when I touch it, doc. Well, stop touching it. He
Mm,
gets billed for that advice.
I like that, Barry. I corn
Yep.
like na 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 na
Mm.
na 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 na. Yeah,
Ah,
I think everybody can't stop touching, and like even you
right.
stop touching it because it hurts, but then
Yes.
all of a sudden you're like, it hurts if I touch this. Like, stop
Well,
touching it.
you
But
wanted
I
to
also
see if
can't
it still
see.
hurts.
I don't.
Yeah.
You go. I just spent, I don't know, $300-400 on my red glasses. And then what I find. Oh, right, I forgot. Is that if I put them on with, it's like, this looks so much better. Like I can see so much better
Yeah.
now. And it's like, this
You
is the glasses I need.
we won't talk about how it makes your eyes look googly moogly.
Googly boogly. I
Little
got googly.
little googly moogly. Just a bit.
Yeah, I don't think it's a sliver,
Yeah.
so maybe it was a little biter. But
Oh,
yeah, or like, because I was thinking, is it a
maybe an
little
ant bite. You'll see it come up
sliver?
with a tiny blister
Oh, no, it could be a
tomorrow.
little sliver, but I'll
Huh.
need some little tweezers, so until I
Yeah.
get some tweezers to
The baking soda paste sometimes works for that. And so I've heard duct tape does too, but who the heck wants to put duct tape on there and then rip it off?
No,
Ouch.
I don't even like when I go and when they try to remove some vials of blood from me, they go, "Would you, can I put a Band-Aid on?" I said, "No, no, no. No, no, no." They go, "How about some tape?" "No, no, no. No, no, no." I said,
Oh,
You can stab me. I can watch my own surgery, but you
yeah.
put a piece of Band-Aid or tape on me, and I am a big sucker baby."
Because that's
When
when
it
it makes it real that you have a boo-boo.
mm, it's like I'm going to rip it off, and it's just rip off the Band-Aid. You're like, "No, no, 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 no." Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh, they're generational pets at your house. Ew, that's disgusting. Yeah, that's true. They were saying that too now. Monarch butterflies have some sort of disease, and in South Florida, you need to kind of pull out your butterfly weed because it can survive on the butterfly weed and see if, you can replant it, I guess, for them.
What is wasting disease? Can be
A waste.
infected with wasting disease?
It's exactly how it sounds. They waste away their food. They have a problem with the food filling them up, and they just kind of, yeah,
Mm.
yeah, it's sad. Yeah, the monarch butterflies are now carrying some sort of disease that's killing them. Um,
Aw.
yeah, that's not good. And
Well,
supposedly,
is it a man-made thing?
they didn't say it was a man-made disease. Let me see if I can find an article on
Well,
it.
no, they don't they're not. I'm just wondering if you were able to hear, because there's lots of things that, they go, "Hey, there's this new thing," and you're
Yeah.
like, "How did those mosquitoes how are the mosquitoes being infected with blah, blah, blah?"
Mhm.
"Oh, because you infected them with it
Yeah, and
to
then they released it.
share it with the world."
Let's see. There we go. Monarch. It's called electro. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you're right, Ann. They won't admit it that they did it, and, you know, our all of this weird weather and stuff like that, nobody like, "Oh, yes, yes, we do cloud seeding. Yes, we do cloud seeding," and it's like,
Mhm.
"Stop cloud seeding, because do you see what you're doing?
Mhm.
It's making a mess in some countries."
Yeah.
So, oh, little mama,
Um,
you are looking so tired. This new
right? I'm like looking this up and I'm like, it's also like the hormones I was talking about today. I will tell you,
Mm,
the natural progesterone helps you sleep. And that's why it's suggested you take it at night.
mhm,
And I
and did
haven't, like, I've never nodded off so much in my life on this new schedule and the progesterone. It, yeah,
Mhm.
makes
Yeah.
me, yeah. I just said that to one of the mods, like, I'm feeling a bit high, like, and I didn't take anything, just my regular nighttime
No,
meds.
yeah, you just look really, really tired, well, you are up at the crack of dawn.
Yeah, my new schedule has got me a little whack. I'm a little bit
Mhm,
whacked from that. I
mhm.
went to present that butterfly thing and almost forgot. That's how tired I am. Yeah, it's affecting the monarch migration. Uh,
Mm.
yeah, and it's a host, some type of pathogen. Oh, great. It looks like that. For those of you with small screens, sorry. It's a protozoan, oh, whatever, electrosphere. Okay. We're going to just pretend I said that correctly. Is transmitted when infected adult monarch butterflies scatter parasite spores onto their eggs and milkweed leaves. The larva ingests the spores. Parasites replicate within larval and pupal tissues, and butterflies emerge with dormant spores on the outside of their bodies. And then it just talks about all the different ways it can be transferred. Larva to larva transmission. I'm just looking, here it is. Previous work showed that infection levels were highest in where I am, southern Florida, where monarchs breed year round, whereas monarchs from the eastern western migratory populations in northern America were less heavily affected. So I'm thinking it's our tropical weather.
Mm.
Maybe that's helping this. Um, I'm not sure anyway, I'll put it in the side chat if anybody is interested in what's going on with the monarchs.
Hmm.
Let me copy that. Hopefully it will not be a spam link like Amazon. Golly. Thing was huge. Okay, it's a little bit big, but not as big as Amazon.
No. Oh,
Thank
here, what I can do is
God.
I can grab it and then put it
Okay,
in mine as well.
thank
And then
you.
I can copy and paste. Yeah.
Oh, that's scary. We can get the chronic wasting disease too. That reminds me of I wonder if it's related to mad cow,
Mm.
Homestead Aquarius.
Oh, it
That's
didn't come. Oh, is it a link? Did
scary.
it come as a link? Oh,
I
yeah.
know it
Go.
seems like a weird link, but that's what it
Oh,
was.
actually, it's sending me to a YouTube channel.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh no, it's sending me to my own YouTube channel. I don't
That's
know.
strange. I don't know why it would do that. I just copied and pasted it. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it.
Oh, it was
View.
trying to go to my channel. No, it's not doing it.
Huh. Oh, you know what? Hold up. Something happened when I went to copy it and it skipped
Oh, he
some
said
of
it's
it.
mad cow.
It is mad cow, the wasting disease. Okay, that makes sense. 'Cause it
Mm.
looks like it. That's horrible. I remember
Mm.
seeing people who got that disease and it was so sad. It
Mm.
was some young people. And I forget how they had gotten it, like what they had ate. Yeah. Wait a minute. I'm just trying to repaste the link. There we go. We've got the www in it now. It looks a little more professional.
Mm.
Let me let me let me remove the other one so there's a confusion. Delete that comment. There we go. Yeah, check it out, Homestead Aquarius. It's kind of scary. It's sad to see the monarch populations dwindling and also seeming confused. I think that's too what it's doing. It's confusing them. Their radar, their natural little instinct radar for the migration.
Mm.
Ew! Oh my gosh! Really? Okay, I don't need to eat deer.
Oh,
Horrible. Oh, whoops! Sorry about that. I meant to remove
I
it.
didn't. Actually, it hasn't come. It hasn't shown up in the side in the StreamYard chat. Or is that the new one?
The new one is down below Tibor.
Oh, okay. Yep. It still comes up with it starts with a PS. Let me try that one.
P.S. Your link sucks. Hold on.
Let's see if it works this time. No, it's still not on mine.
And I can't get my. Hold on. I got to renew my
I'm just
chat.
going to remove that.
Let me see if I can get it.
It's
It's in my chat, like my window. Let's see. Go to.
You don't want to do a URL.
Oh, it's because you go to channel. You probably have to highlight it and then copy it and put it in. That's why. It doesn't give you that option to just click on it. YouTube. Poopy.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. That's the shorter URL. How you gonna show me how to do that? Storms, radios, and cats.
Well, I think you go there.
You can't get them to work either, Homestead. Is it because you're clicking on it though? Because it'll just go to the person's channel if you just click on it and not copy and paste it into the search bar. Submit the head of a. Wow. So they have to submit it for testing, Tibor? Is that what you mean? I always am watching the what do you call it? Those park rangers and the people who are in Montana to make sure that people are tagging their deer, that they have the right licensing.
That's a massive cup.
Uh-huh. It's my water cup. This is my second one today. It's a 24 ounce. I need to get another one. So when this is in the dishwasher, I have a free one.
Second one, right. Okay, so just go there and put the link you put in the chat in the window and the website, and it will spit out a shorter link.
Just, hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I can try that, but not tonight because I'm a
Too
bit.
much. I know. It's like I think I'm as tired as you are.
Well, yeah, you're always on the go too. And then you're like the bread maven, singing maven. You know, you got a little bit of everything. The gardening diva.
Mm.
Yes, you have an empire already. You just don't know it. Seriously,
That's great. Little diva empire.
little diva empire
Mm.
and
Mhm.
messenger. Oh,
Um,
okay. Well,
mm.
you just did. You put it in. Thank you. Let's test it. Turn it.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. We'll turn it after. That's scary though. So then you have to probably freeze that meat and wait for them to come back and say, yeah, it's safe to
Well,
eat.
I think you hang it to age an animal anyway. So while
Okay.
you age it, well, I'm assuming, I don't know. It's not something I've
I've seen
done.
them
I
cut it. Yeah.
mostly I just go and, in the past I was just bought my meat on styrofoam cellophane trays, and I didn't know
Yeah.
where meat came from.
Because that's where it comes from.
Comes from these
Publix
styrofoam
makes it.
cellophane trays. That's
Yes.
where you get your meat.
Yeah. The
Mm.
scarier ones are the ones that have that air in between and they're in the plastic tray that are gas.
Yes.
That's a little concerning.
And you go, "How long has that been sitting on the"
Uh-huh.
I was gonna say station, but no,
Yeah.
in the
In a cooler.
thank you.
That's why I don't buy stuff from certain stores that start with a W when it comes to meat.
No. Well, I will say I will buy their prime rib at Christmas time when they would bring it up here, because it
Mhm.
would be like, 1/3 the price, but
Yeah.
they haven't been bringing it up for the last 3 years, so then I went and bought it from my butcher, and it was still, like, I don't remember how big it was, but it was still $150 for a prime rib, but we do it for New
Mm,
Year's.
that
It's our New
sounds
Year's
so
tradition,
yeah.
and,
We had a
yeah.
French chef that used to do a prime rib and slice it thin with a really great au jus. He was from
Mm,
France. Oh, it
mm.
was delicious. But it was also my first job when I was serving tables, and you had that or either the chicken or the fish you could choose, and we'd bring them out in those little trays where you remove the metal top and
Mhm.
serve them. And
Nice.
yeah, it was like fancy schmancy. And then it got bad because, they're having their salads first and the ranch dressing and talking to me at the same time, just not kind of. Plus, we not only like waited the tables at the end when they would go on to their Saturday sacred concert because it was at this big church we went to when I was
Mhm.
young. You're bussing your tables too. It was kind of all inclusive, but it was a great first job for a kid. I was a kid
Mhm. Mhm.
and I was kind of safe. I was at the church. It wasn't, some shady kind of job. It was good.
Mm, mhm.
That's so scary.
Mm.
Oh, wow. 1,000 Fahrenheit. Who cooks at that? Unless you eat charcoal. Lovely. Sounds delicious. I actually just saw somebody who made brownies for a bake sale. It was on a TikTok compilation. You couldn't even tell the brownies were in the pan because they were so black. It looked like she was
Oh,
yeah, at first it looked like she was just showing you this empty pan. And
wow.
yeah, and then the parent like taps the brownies and you finally see them. It's like, "Oh, you poor child."
Mm. Okay, Anne, have a
Hey,
wonderful day making
yeah,
breakfast. Thanks for
yeah,
getting to come in and hang out with us for a little bit. It's
appreciate
nice
it.
that Carol's her lives start a little later than mine, so it's not so early for you, but
Mhm,
yeah, and for
true.
tomorrow, I don't know, I have a dinner party to go to, so I'm thinking of just trying to do a little pop-up in the middle of the afternoon, um, just seeing who's available. And I know it's Saturday, so like God's desire for me, like she's going to a plant sale, so it's like
Yeah. What
she's
is
not going to be around.
I know. She's so good, whether in the bushes or in the side chat. We really appreciate you. God's desire for me.
Mm-hmm.
So, Tibor, you're thinking that your wife can become infected by feeding them, like to come in contact with that. That's scary.
Mm.
That's really scary. We went to a place up in, and I think it's closed now, Stone Mountain, Georgia, and they had the deers, and you could feed them crackers or graham crackers. They love graham crackers. Yeah, I can't imagine that is part of their natural diet. Not sure where I want a graham cracker tree if it exists, please.
Yeah, all the deer in the moose, they like the graham wafer crackers. They get the graham wafer cracker tree that they naturally
Mhm.
chow on. It's just wonderful.
Yeah.
So you can give your deer and moose some graham wafer crackers too.
And you'd have to have the marshmallow tree. They do have chocolate tree.
We're gonna actually have s'mores
That's
for the
right.
deer.
This is this is my s'mores garden over here. It's perfectly growing for s'mores that are fresh and clean of pesticides. Yeah, you could grow mallow, I guess. Is mallow part of the original marshmallow? Like
I don't know.
I know, I'm gonna look that up because I think it is, rather than all this corn, high fructose corn syrup, all natural. I'm gonna see if they have it all natural old recipe for marshmallows. I am talking outside of my head again. Just like I think I'm going to get a nose piercing. Do it myself. I saw it.
Self-piercing nose piercing.
That's right. That's right. I did wonder how they do that with, like, they have this one that it just looks like it's a big arrow that goes through your nose. It's like, go. How do you get that out? All right. It says 2 tablespoons of gelatin, 1 cup of cold water, 2 cups of granulated sugar, powdered sugar, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. It's not showing. Hold on. Organic marshmallows. Here we go. Oh, they look so good. Oh my gosh.
Show us.
All right, hold
I'm
on.
happy to see these.
Okay, hold on. Without
Oh,
the corn syrup. Well, I gotta get it. I know we got the other stuff, so why not the goodies? I really am craving chocolate flourless cake from Whole Foods. And not the dense stuff. It's like the ganache with cake in between. All right. I'll let that pop up. Man, hold on. I'm almost there. Sorry, guys. Thank you for your patience. All right. Let me scroll down on it, see if I can find that picture. Oh, they put vital proteins in there. So that's odd. Oh, okay. They use the beef gelatin from there. Okay. It's pasture raised and grass fed, non GMO. Okay. Crap. So there's some pictures. I love pictures.
I wonder what what they taste like. And I think Marissa's made marshmallows before.
I would love to make them, and then I'd like to dip them in chocolate and kind of a s'more. Maybe roll them in some. Oh, well, you can't have nuts, but roll them in some nuts.
I can have peanuts.
Okay, that would be good too. Not to overbeat it. All right. Yeah.
Just those little squares. That was the photo.
Yes, that's squares. I don't see how they got the squares. Like, they must have put it into a pan. They don't show it. Yeah, theirs is the gelatin, honey, water, salt, vanilla bean. Thank you for the flavor because the first one had nothing. Okay.
Arrowroot powder,
Yeah,
which I think I can
interesting.
have arrowroot.
Yeah, we had that in a lot of like gluten-free stuff.
Mhm.
Was the arrowroot. I don't know if Hannah can have it. She had a reaction to arrowroot cookies.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
cannot find where I am. I've got too many tabs. Can't,
Uh,
can't find my way back.
yeah.
Hold on. I'm trying. Please,
Help me.
please help me. There is my dot. Found it. Okay.
So yes, Tibor said yes. The saliva containing the prions, and the prions can't be killed by just washing her gloves and hands.
Oh, that's no. Yeah, no. If y'all have grandchildren, Tibor, encourage her with that she does not want that in front, to die of that type of thing in front of your family. Because, yeah.
Fury says, "Come back, Carol. Come back. I don't know where I am. I don't know what tab. I don't know. Help me."
I'm fainting and I can't find my way back. It's like I'm
Mhm.
in Narnia or something. I went through the wardrobe. What it felt like. There's just so many things open. So, okay, other than we got the tomatoes set up with its little furniture. What else do you have planned as far as setting up maybe something more vertical to grow, or that's everybody. Any of you
Oh,
can jump in.
yeah.
Are you making teepees
This
for
is from an hour and a
peas?
half ago. Yeah, I do like I'm using TPs for the like a the TP for my I've got some snow peas, and that's part of my
Nice.
hashtag grow your own food. And then I do have like I leave my trellises all up year
Okay.
round. That I don't bring them down. Like my small ones, those ones I do flat pack, or I take them apart and flat pack them. But
Mm-hmm.
my big ones, but, yeah, like the squashes, like I planted last week, it's like everything is up about this big. You're like, "Oh, well,
Mm.
that's pretty exciting."
Yeah.
So I've probably transplanted, uh, 1, 2, 3, 14, 21, 3, 6, so probably upwards to over 50 different plants I've
Wow.
potted up this past week. Hey, GT
Oh,
Junior.
hey, see?
Mhm.
Appreciate you coming down the bushes to say hello.
Hello. Trust the
Hello.
process.
That's right.
Mhm.
Trust the process. Do that
Mhm.
work. Earn that
Mm.
money. Stack those bills, GT. Get those dreams coming true. Woo woo.
Mhm.
Mm. I definitely would like to get more trellises. Think it would
Yeah.
make it easier on me with some of the vining plants that we have down here
Mhm.
that I want to grow.
Mm.
Um, I think I'm gonna have to put my blueberry in the ground. It seems like it's struggling in the pot that it's in.
Mhm.
Might have
Mine don't do well in the pots, but,
okay. Then
um,
okay.
yeah, well, I haven't transplanted them. Like, they were when I got them a couple years ago, they were the end of the season sale.
I knew you were gonna do that. It
Oh my
happened to
gosh.
me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we're at
Um,
the 2 hour mark, guys. We might call it short tonight
I
instead
think
of
so.
doing our 3 hour
I'm glad
marathon.
you're here. Like it's like, I'm watching your eyes get smaller and smaller.
I know. I
It's
had
like,
no gummies tonight, guys. It's just progesterone and
mhm.
tiredness.
And yeah, well, you're up early,
Yeah.
and you're
Yeah, I
functioning
hate that alarm. Oh my
at
gosh.
a much more. You're functioning more in the daylight.
Yeah,
So, and I'm
absolutely.
the same way. Like today was my turn to be up with the chicken. So I'm not sure
Aw,
why I figured that
you too,
going to sleep at
Tibor.
3:30 was an okay time to go to sleep when I have to get up at 7.
I've done that. Yeah, I did that, I think maybe the other night. I
Yeah, good
keep
night, Tibor.
It's hard to break those habits.
But I was
For
doing well on the nights I didn't have to get up.
Yeah. Of
So
course.
that part was good, but
It's that anxiety of, I think, like when I have an early morning, it's an underlying anxiety of I've got an early morning and then my body won't shut down and go to sleep when it should.
mm,
And yeah, I
I
do the same thing.
yeah, it wasn't any anxiety. It's just complete stupidity. It's like, oh,
You were
here, let's just keep playing
editing.
this stupid game. Let's do one more round. And you're like, hey, it's 3:30 and you got to get up with the chickens at 7.
Oops.
And also it's bread baking day, so you're going to be making sourdough bread and la la la
God.
la la.
Yeah, I would be like,
Mhm.
did you even get a nap in today? Like J3 and I? Oh,
Mm-mm.
yeah,
No, and
you.
I'm not a good napper. Like I'm an
That's
angry
right. You're the aggressive.
Ugh. I'm not sure why. It's like, why am I grinding why am I clenching my teeth while I sleep? And then I wake up and you're like, God, relax, Maureen.
I know I'm a day walker. Isn't that crazy, Homestead Aquarius? I'm still getting used to that too. So I'm kind of like in between. I'm in another dimension.
Mm-hmm.
Fetal
Mm-hmm.
position, ready to go to sleep. I'm trying to stay awake. That's why I'm hugging my legs. It's like, wake up, wake up.
On the other
Rock
days,
me,
are
rock.
you getting yourself into bed at a decent time though?
No, not yet.
Okay.
No, it's still like what you were saying, like 2:00 in the morning. And then I get
Mm-hmm.
up at 7 and it's just, yeah, it's too much until like I'm getting those days where I have to go to sleep because I'm so exhausted and then
Yeah.
it won't be 2, but it's still late because
Yeah.
I mean, I've been a night owl most of my life now. So readjusting.
Yeah. Same here.
Yeah. Because of
It's like
homeschooling.
I've been on both ends. Like it's like I'm a night owl and then I would be awake early. Not ridiculously early, but
Mhm.
my favorite time to sleep was between 4, kind of in 7 or 8. That's when I would
Yeah.
get the most sleep. So
Yeah.
okay.
And that me too. Yeah, I'm falling asleep, guys. I'm gonna
I
have
was
to
just
call
gonna
it.
say, I think your eyes just
Yeah, they
paused.
shut. They did. I got to pause. I did the whole woo. That's all I need on a live like J3 did almost on his. Good thing he
Yeah.
didn't press that button. Well, everybody,
Yeah.
side chat, thank you for joining us. We really
Yes.
appreciate you. Thank you for your help as we try and reach our goals on YouTube.
Mm.
For those in the replay crew, thank you for you too. You are important. And if you are a new subscriber to Maureen or I, please make sure that you go buy one of our shorts or our videos, watch it, leave a like, leave a comment. We need
And so
that.
that
So
your
you
your subscription sticks.
exactly, exactly.
Mhm.
But we definitely appreciate all you newbies, and of course those who have stuck with us. We appreciate you
Your
very
love and
much.
support. Yeah, so
Yeah.
tomorrow I might pop in tomorrow, Saturday at some point just
Okay.
because I have this dinner party, so I might just throw out and do a live in the middle of the afternoon, and so if you are around,
Okay.
I'd love to connect with you where we're not so yawny.
Yeah. Right. And then of course we have Storms, Radios, and Cats on your,
On
but that's your family night usually, and
mm,
he's on at 9:30. So we will see you guys 9:30 Eastern and 10 o'clock Eastern is usually Diva's time, but she's going to try and make daytime tomorrow
yeah,
as a pop up. So we
yeah.
will see you all next
Love
time.
y'all.
Thank
Thank
you. Have a
you.
wonderful weekend and God bless.
Good night.
Good night.